Hi, today is Tuesday, September 30th, 2025. Last day of September, right? Last day, it's we are almost finished with 3 quarters of the year. And soon we will have short autumn season. They would last until the 30th of October. Then November, it would be a little bit chilly. Then late November, we will have snow, right? And December is winter. So the fall season is basically two months. It began like September 15th, and it will end like early November. So we should celebrate and enjoy the fall season as much as possible. Recently, the Trump administration said they would slap like $10,000, right? Wait a minute, $100,000 on H1 visas, right? It's another tariff. So I was thinking of going to the States to work there for 1 to 3 years after my retirement. I don't know which industries or industry I should go into, but I was thinking of, I don't know, like a hospitality industry or agricultural industry, where I just go there as a just ordinary worker like Mexicans. Then I would excel among them, and then I would start to work at an office. Then I would be a manager and a senior manager and so on. But that dream is bursted because the Trump administration's tightening of the H visa issuance. So let's find out what's the all the ruckus, right? Or the turmoil, or the noise, and how we should prepare. An H visa in the U.S. refers to a category of non-immigrant visas for temporary workers, with the most common being the H-1B visa for foreign professionals in specialty occupations requiring at least a bachelor's degree. Other H visas include H-2A for temporary agricultural work and H-2B for temporary non-agricultural work, and H-3 for certain trainees. A U.S. employer must sponsor a foreign worker for an H visa, filing a petition with uscis. Filing a petition, right? Filing a petition with uscis. Here in Korea, we would say filing a petition to uscis, which is not wrong but strange. It's always with, right? Filing petition with. You are with uscis, not you are like throwing a punch to uscis. You always consult and get advice and file the petition with one of their offices. Filing petition with uscis. Common H visa types: H-1B for workers in specialty occupations, for example, technology, medicine, engineering, that require specialized knowledge and a bachelor's degree or higher. H-2A for temporary or seasonal agricultural workers. H-2B for temporary or seasonal non-agricultural workers. Probably I should go for H-2A or H-2B. H-3 for trainees other than those for medical and academic purposes. Maybe H-3 is also okay. But there are ample problems. Key features of the H-1B visa: employer sponsorship. A U.S. employer must petition for the foreign worker. Specialty occupation. The job must require specialized knowledge and a bachelor's degree or its equivalent in a related field. Annual cap. There is an annual limit on the number of H-1B visas available, often requiring a lottery system if demand exceeds the cap. There is an annual limit on the, that's good, sentence, right? Sometimes you need to be professional looking, right? And you need to compose a nice memorandum so that it would be look professional. There is an annual limit on the cap on the number of H-1B visas available, often requiring a lottery system if demand exceeds the cap. Duration. Initial H-1B status is typically for 3 years and can be extended. Dual internet. Holders can have both non-immigrant intent or dual intent. Holders can have both non-immigrant intent, temporary work, and the possibility of immigrating permanently. Dual intent, right? Dual intent. How the H-1B program works. 1. Employer petition. The U.S. employer files a petition with the U.S. Citizenship and Immigration Services, uscis, on behalf of the prospective foreign employees, meeting wage requirements. The employer must pay the H-1B employee at least the prevailing wage or the actual wage paid to other employees in similar positions, whichever is higher, right? Prevailing wage. That's good expression too. The prevailing wage, right? So you get paid or higher than prevailing wage if you get an H-1 visa, the prevailing wage, the current going rate. 3. Cap and lottery. The annual H-1B cap is set by law, currently $65,000 with an additional $20,000 for those with advanced degrees from U.S. institutions. Wow. If more petitions are received than the cap allows, a lottery is held to select the petitions that will be processed. So basically 85,000 H-1 visas are available, right? Among them, 20,000 is for those with advanced degrees from the U.S. institutions, right? Like a bachelor's degree, master's degree, PhD. That's it. So that's the synopsis about H visas available in America. This one was generated by Google Gemini, right? Not Gemini, Gemini. Gemini is also okay, but Gemini. From this article, I learned many expressions. The prevailing wage, the lottery required. There are limits on the H-1 visas available, but a lottery, but sometimes it requires a lottery system if the demand is higher for the cap, right? And what else? Prevailing wage, H-1 visa holders. Let's go back and see what I marked to remember. There is an annual limit on the number of H-1B visas available, often requiring a lottery system if demand exceeds the cap. Dual intent. Holders can have both non-immigrant intent, temporary work, and the possibility of immigrating permanently. As regards my intent, I don't have any dual intent. I would like to, get a job in the States for 1 to 3 years, maybe H1B or H1A, right? I would mind working at the agricultural industry. Then I would become a manager and I would like to work at office. I work for Korea Telecom, right? KT, the number one telecom carrier and the cloud service provider, an AI company. I'm a sales consultant, right? So I sell our products, the corporate internet, firewalls, text messaging, mobile phones, ordinary home internet, TVs, you name it. We sell everything that are offered by my company. And I cater to big corporations in Gangnam, Seoul, right? But when I retire, I have to leave part with my company and look for a job. I would be loyal to my company until that time comes. But if I have to choose a job in my retirement, I would like to go to the States or Canada, Australia, Europe, UK, New Zealand. And if you have a good job offer, hey, leave a message, reply underneath, and I will be happy to consider your options. Right? I am versatile with the Microsoft Office suite, and also I am good at IT engineering. Right? I can lay cables. I can help with your IT infrastructure. And probably I could provide my creativity so that your business operations would be on the top notch. Well, that's it. But I marked another one, but I forgot which it was. But let's go back a little bit to see. Yeah, filing a petition, right? This one. Filing petition with uscis, not filing petition to uscis. Filing petition, yeah, I met with him, right? We don't say I met to him, I met with him, or I met him. Thanks for listening. Have a great Tuesday.